What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I have a brand new LEGO Marvel Infinity Saga set review. Today I have the Avengers Quinjet. Set number 76248, recommended ages is 9+, and the piece count is 795 pieces. So yeah, this was one of the sets I skipped out on, and I was actually going to make a video talking about this set when they first got announced. But this is, of course, these sets that came out during the Avengers Hulkbuster, the Miles Morales car, the Ghost Rider mechs, and basically the Winter Wave. This was part of the Winter Wave, and this was one of the things that I didn't pick up because, of course, this is pretty expensive. I think it was $100 or something. But this set, of course, I didn't pick up eventually. I didn't pick up when it first came out, but of course I picked it up now because, of course, it was my birthday and I was able to get this. So it was a big surprise to get this, but yeah, this set is really cool. The figures are honestly the draw, and the Quinjet itself a remastered version of the original. But there are some problems with it, which of course, there's one big problem, which of course, if you guys have already seen set reviews on this, you probably already know what it is. But without further ado, let's actually take a look at the minifigures first, and then we'll take a look at the Quinjet itself. Starting off with the first minifigure in this set, we have Captain America. Now, Captain America, this is a really cool version. Now, I do have this in a knockoff version, which of course, if we kind of do compare both of them together, they're basically the same suits. So this is the suit from the first Avenger. Well, this is the suit from the Lego set. As you guys can see, they kind of went for two different outfits. Lego decided to go for a blue, dark blue outfit, which I really do love the new outfit. But of course, taking a look at this, Lego, of course, lacked the arm printing and the leg printing, which it's honestly very surprising. And if you guys are brand new Lego Marvel fans or haven't been following it as much as me or other people maybe watching this video, Captain America, this variant, this version, Steve Rogers, in all of his years since 2012, way back when the first Avengers movie came out, he still hasn't gotten leg printing or dual molded boots. Yes, not even the dark blue legs with the red boots. No, none of them. He has never had leg printing before. However, Captain Britain has, also known as Peggy Carter Captain America. She has. So you can take the pieces from her and give it to him, but it's just honestly really surprising that after 12 years, and this is supposed to be an Infinity Saga set, so this is actually supposed to be a massive upgrade from the original. It's crazy how Captain America is still the one that doesn't have any leg printing. One of the things, though, that has changed in these brand new Captain America figures is the helmet. This new helmet is great. I love it a lot. It looks so cool, and I'm glad that I now have two in my collection. 3 technically, also counting Zombie Strange, because I might modify one of these to make it an actual custom, because I have been wanting to get an extra one of these pieces, but they do have the wings on the side. One of the things that I do love about this one than the other one, because my Captain America that I use for Lego Marvel Collections, his eyebrows were kind of misaligned, and the skin tone right here was kind of an issue, but however, Lego fixed it with this brand new version of Captain America, coming with this thing, which of course hasn't come since the Avengers Endgame, I guess, sets, I think. But one of the problems is that the back right here, his face his smile is kind of non-seeable. So of course, if you do actually move it up a bit, you can actually kind of see his expression much better. But if you push it all the way down, you're not going to really see his mouth under there. But that's why I go for the anger expression. Once again, taking a look at that amazing brand new torso printing. It's really cool. I love it a lot. It's really awesome. Of course, looking at the back as well. The shield is just cool. I love how they're doing this instead of the bright red shield like they did way back when. But that is it for Captain America. And now we're going to go on to Iron Man. So here is Iron Man, and once again, this is a brand new version of the original, which I never got the original Avengers, none of them, so this is honestly really cool figures for me to get. Of course, you do get Power Blast in this set, so of course, once again, you shoot at the back, and boom, there you go. They're gone. They're pretty simple to shoot, and I probably lost that one. No, I did not. But yeah, got it. But anyway, there he is right there, of course, removing both of them so you can actually take a look at the torso printing. He does have some really awesome torso printing, as you guys can see. Very good to represent the original Iron Man that came out. And it's just amazing how they come with such detailed leg printing than back then it was just a slap of gold and some black lines. Brand new helmet. I personally do not care. I think that this helmet honestly really works well for Iron Man, and I'm not one of those people that hate on it too much. It does look a bit weird without the helmet at the top, but of course, like I said, in the Batman sets, they do come with an extra hairpiece, which you can put on Tony. But yeah, of course, like I said in the Batman set, he does come with an extra hairpiece, so you can have him with his hair on, and that is just really cool. I love how Lego's doing that now. Of course, the other expression is this expression, which is very annoying, that we have been getting this head since Avengers Infinity War. So I really kind of don't like that much. But it's okay. Anyway, one of the cool things I'll actually show you in the set later is you do actually get a version of his little, I don't know what you would call it. So one of the cool things that's in this set, actually, I'll show you on the actual set itself, is he comes with this thing, so you can actually put him riding next to the Quinjet, which is really cool. So yeah, we'll take a look at that later in the sets. But yeah, that is it for Iron Man, and now we're going to take a look at Black Widow. So here is Black Widow, and she's a very interesting character because, of course, back then, they didn't really give her blaster things, I guess. I think they did, maybe. I don't really know. But once again, these lightsaber blades have made their return. They are still not that good, but I understand what Lego's trying to do. Anyway, she comes with this tannish hair. I don't like this that much. I really like the brick hair piece that Mini Super today used in dark red. I think it's better, but anyway, there's her hair piece. Go on the back. She has her anger expression, and this face does work really well, but one of the things nobody's talking about is, of course, if we take a picture, actually, if we take a look at the picture right here, this is the original Avengers version. Nobody is talking about how Lego completely saved it by making her have a flesh skin piece right here. Because, of course, in the original sets, she had a full-on tan. It was crazy, but I'm so happy that they fixed that. And it was one of the ugliest things about the original figure, and the cheekbones are also pretty bad. But anyway, if we take a look at the arm printing, she does have some brand new arm printing with the shield logos. Really awesome. I really do like this outfit, actually, in the movie. It's pretty cool. And that is it for Black Widow. Wish she had guns, because it doesn't make any sense that she has her her batons before Avengers Age of Ultron. So yeah, that is it for Black Widow. Now we're going to take a look at Thor. So here is Thor, the God of Thunder, and this is a pretty mid figure, okay? This set is really cool, but this is one of the mid figures. Now, first off, he has a lightning piece. Don't really care. It's pretty cool. Hammer piece. Been getting it since 2012, which they made a new mold. Anyway, Thor. Okay, so let's rant on this dude. So first off, his head is, of course, this is actually the Bro Thor version, so I don't really like that. He looks too old. I think this expression kind of works okay, but it's too old for him, you know? Anyway, the torso printing, very good, but I think that this is a reuse from the Thor's Hammer set. So, might be mistaken, but I think that's right. Anyway, back torso printing, pretty cool. Silver arms, but I never got that Thor Hammer set, so I really don't care. Blonde hair piece is pretty cool, but once again, Thor is kind of mid because that face kind of ruins it for him. But anyway, that is it for Thor. And of course, he does have the lightning bolt once again. And he didn't really have lightning powers, but I guess you can go for it because whatever. Also, he does have the one-hole cape, so that's kind of annoying to have. But anyway, that is it for Thor. Now we're going to take a look at the GOAT of this set. The best character in this whole set is Loki. Okay. This is honestly the best figure in this set. It is really the best figure in this whole set. Compared to Iron Man, compared to Captain America, compared to everybody who has come in this set, this is the best figure because of one minor update that they decided to add, which I have to give my other Loki, my custom Loki, because honestly, this is incredible. So, first off, let's talk about the crappiest thing about this dude, the one-hole cape. Why? Anyway, the other thing too, is weird little Lord of the Rings staff. You do get a couple of these in the set. Of course, I don't have any right now with me, but of course you do get a couple of these in the set, which is pretty cool. Love that. Doesn't look like it though. Why? It's probably the worst part about this. Anyway, okay, first off, his helmets. His helmets is wow. It's really wow. Lego decided to basically repaint this helmet to be gold instead of the matte flat gold that we've gotten, which this helmet of course has been damaged since I did sand it, but oh wow, this helmet's really gotten it rough. But here is the normal gold compared to the new one. This one is garbage, however this one is just incredible. The one thing I wish they did is they added a new mold for his staff. That's it. Anyway, the face is good. I like it a lot. It's a new exclusive face, but the best part about it is if you turn his head around, you do get his face where he just got beat up by the Hulk and he has his mouth thing. Of course, you can recreate the TVA Loki scene. Also, too, you do get the Luke Skywalker hairpiece in black, which is really awesome. But removing that, removing his head, and removing the cape, the one green Hulk cape, you do get a look at his really amazing torso printing. Like, the original Loki is dog crap compared to this one. Like, the lines and the way they did his outfit. I really love Loki's outfit in the first Avengers movie. Of course, the back also looks cool as well. It just looks so cool, and the torso and leg printing. It's just, Loki got so much love in this set, because in the original ones, he had the Bruce Wayne face. He was in a gray instead of gunmetal gray. And it was just really, honestly, just one of the worst parts about it. And I really love this new version. Of course, I am going to be updating this. Maybe, who knows? I might make an updated figures. But if we take a look at my custom Loki compared to this, yeah, there's no question. The new one is honestly just better. I mean, just look at the new one. And the one thing I would change, of course, the arm printing is cool, I guess. The one thing that looks amazing, it's not in this set, so don't go rushing out to your stores as soon as you see this. This is not in the set, okay? This is a knockoff piece. But I did get my original scepter, which is the same color of his helmets. So if you guys want to have your mind blown of what Lego could have done, you can have done this. You could have done this. And yeah, you guys can sit on that. If that looks awesome, please leave a like down below. Please. Anyway, there's Loki. I'm gonna switch this guy around so we can have the perfect Loki, but of course you guys will see him in Lego Marvel Collections 3 announced. Oh my god. That was actually the first version I actually announced. That dude was the Wrath of Loki set, which is pretty fun fact. But anyway, yes, this is up there. But it's not the set. So, yeah, anyway. That's Loki. Okay, now let's take okay, hold on, wait. Yeah, that's Loki, okay? That's Loki. Okay. Okay, that's Loki, and now we're gonna take a look at the actual set. So here is the Quinjet, and this thing looks really good. As you guys can see, this thing is huge. And when you compare it to a big fig or something, this thing is honestly like really tiny. Like, here is the Hulk, and here is this. Look how huge this thing is. It is honestly really awesome and really huge. And it's such a cool... I've already displayed this with my Avengers Tower. Of course, you guys probably won't see that because, of course, a bunch of the reasons why I don't do a room tour. But just getting a full 360 of this thing is massive, it's huge, and it works really well. But there is one problem, and I did allude to this at the very beginning of the video, but of course, one of the big problems with it is, of course, the second sticker sheet that you get. So you get 2 sticker sheets in this. You get the Avengers logos, which you guys see here, and of course you do get the SHIELD logos right here. And here are the SHIELD logos, and this is actually more accurate to the first Avengers movie compared to this. However, I didn't put them on because of a couple reasons. The first reason is because, of course, this thing is going to be placed next to my Avengers Tower. The one that was one of my first ever Lego Marvel reviews. Yes, the original one, that one. Of course, some things have broken off of it, but of course nothing major. But of course, since I have 2 Avengers things, it wouldn't make sense if I have a SHIELD thing, because I don't really have any Lego SHIELD sets in my collection. This is really the only one if I would ever put it on here. So I decided to do the Avengers because, of course, it's branded next to my Avengers tower, and I think it makes more sense, and it does combine really well with the blues instead of as much gray as it's in the set, because of course this just looks better with the Avengers logos in my personal opinion. But yes, that is one of the issues with this set. So like I said earlier in the video, of course, if you actually take this piece and Iron Man, it's actually a really cool feature. So of course, if you take this right here, like I said in the middle of the video somewhere, and you actually put it under one of the wings, you can actually make it seem like he's flying next to it, which is so cool. I really do love that detail. And of course, this was actually forgotten, so it's actually a version of this in the video. But yes, you can do that. It's really awesome. I love how LEGO added that feature. So yeah, you can kind of just add your Tony Stark minifigure flying around next to your your Quinjet, which is just so cool. I love how LEGO did that. And yeah, that is kind of yeah, that's it for the version. So yeah, let's actually get back to the set now. Thing that's really cool, it's gonna be really hard to show you guys, is actually because of how big this set is actually, you can actually take this off of the stand right here, which is of course already getting it out of the way. If we take a look at the bottom right here, you do actually see that it is connected right through this hole right here. So it basically just connects through like this, which like that, and of course that's how it really connects. So I guess that's what it is. But one of the first play features I'm actually going to show you guys is if you actually take a look at the sides right here, moving the stand out of the way for now so we can actually hold this thing. This thing is really huge, as you guys can see. But if we actually remove these out, this is actually the landing gear, which is really cool. So you move these two things out, and then of course at the very front, you actually move this front wheel all the way forward, and there you go. You have yourself the landing gear for the actual Quinjet, which of course, it's pretty cool. Of course, you have the landing gear, which is pretty cool. It's actually much more easier to take a look at it at this scale. But yeah, this thing is really big, and I really do like that a lot. But before we actually take a look at that, if it's in flight mode, all you got to do is just really kind of just put these inside here. There is a big gap, as you guys can see, when you have these down. So all you got to do is just fold them in there. But before we actually take a look at it, if you can look under here, you actually have another hinge right here, which this is basically supposed to be the gun, which is really cool. It's in the first Avengers movie, and of course you do have it right there, which of course they can shoot at Loki and do a bunch of cool stuff like that. So yeah, just a cool detail that they added in here. There really isn't anything special with it, but yeah, just wanted to show you guys that. So taking a look at the cockpit first, you do have this kind of hinge connection that does connect right here. A little bit of the blue shows at the bottom, but it's actually accurate to the movie, which is really cool. You do have a sticker right here, which is really awesome. You also do have two builds of the clear piece right here. But of course, if you do move that up, you are able to actually go on the inside. And if you take a look at the inside, it does have some control boards right there, as you guys can see. But of course, you can't see a minifigure in here since we don't have Hawkeye in this set, which actually pilots it in the actual movie. We'll have to take Black Widow, so of course doing this with one hand. You can of course put her in here. Pretty simple like that. You can of course put two figures in here if you want to, but we're gonna leave one for now. But yeah, she looks really awesome in there. One of the nitpicks also with this is when you have this piece down, there is a tan piece right there. That's kind of annoying, but a really easy fix if you really desire to have that. But I really just do love the sloping, like as you guys can see on the wing right here. The sloping really looks awesome. And of course you do have multiple stickers right here. You have stickers here, 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 and here. And of course at the very top right here, and here, here, here as well. So yeah, there's a ton of stickers in the front. I just really love how the beak of this turned out. It turned out really cool. There is something right here. You can't open this, but just taking a look at the exterior for now. You do have these really awesome turbines right down here, which this is how it kind of flies, I guess, which taking a look under here, kind of taking a look at what that looks like. There you go. It's just the blue turbine pieces. You guys have seen those before. And then, of course, taking a look at the back, you do have the big giant, I guess, engines right here. So once again, you do have two stickers that do match on each side. You also do have a big sticker right here, a sticker as well right here. And of course, you do also have two stickers right here and here, which is really cool. And of course these things can be angled, but I do suggest that you just keep it like that. And yeah, that is kind of it for the exterior, I guess. So now for the interior, there is actually two ways you can get in here. There's actually one hand way that you can get in here, and then there's one way where the figures would actually walk up. So the hand way to actually put this in here is if you remove the top, it actually goes into a space right here. It is pretty dark in there, but if you can actually kind of see in there. Yeah, of course, if I brighten up the light a little bit, as you guys can see, there are some chairs in there. It gets really dark in there, but you can put a figure in there if you want to. I'm not going to feel like putting it in there. But one of the problems with it, actually, is if you try to put your hand in there, there's this bar that, of course, keeps stable the sides. But, of course, it's really hard if you have big hands or you're grown up or something and you're trying to get a figure in here. It's going to be pretty difficult to do that. So, yeah, kind of hard, but anyway, there's this glass piece that just kind of snaps right there. That's how they close that. But the other way that you can also get in here is if we flip the whole thing around, actually look at the back right here, you can actually take the back right here and open it. And there is another look of it. You can actually see Black Widow way up there, which is very cool. I really do like that detail. It's really awesome. I just love that you can see Black Widow all the way in there. Yeah, as you guys can see, you can kind of see Black Widow in there. Anyway, taking a look at the back out right here. Anyway, taking a look at out here right here. Taking a look right here, you do have some binoculars, some wrenches, and some handcuffs, and a walkie-talkie, which is pretty cool. Of course, you can close the back as well, and you do have some printed pieces back here, which I forgot to mention earlier. So that is really it for the Quinjet. That's kind of all that you get in this set. It's really basic, as you guys can see, but it still works out really cool, and I really do love how this whole thing looks, and it just looks really stylish. But of course, if you guys are displaying this, you're obviously going to take the stand. But the reason why I didn't use the stand in this video really that much to display it is because, of course, you guys really can't see it that well from here. But of course, here's kind of, once again, a full 360 of it. Honestly, it is just a really magnificent set. The way they use the sloping so well, but not too much of it, is just really awesome. And I love how Lego can really just make a really nice set. And this thing looks incredible. It's really cool. I don't know which one's better, the Sanctum or this set. They're kind of right next to each other. But that is really it for the Quinjet. And now we're going to take a look at the instructions, the box, and then we're going to wrap up this video. The instruction manual is pretty thick. I mean, look at this thing. It's pretty thick, as you guys can see right here. Anyway, if you guys want to know what the inside of the instructions look like, of course, here is the A and B. This is one of the first things, the sticker sheet, of course, obviously. You go on lego.com for the shield. This is what the shield looks like, if you guys are wondering. As you guys can see, it's pretty cool. It just looks really gray. So, yeah, anyway, bag 1 and 2, you build Captain America. Bag 3 and 4, you build Loki. And in the next bag, you do kind of 5 and 6, you get Thor. 7 is it. And, of course, if we go all the way to the back, you do have, it ends on page 73, and of course, as you guys are building this set, Captain America is running along the bottom, which is pretty cool, and of course it does show you how to do that. And in the back are the pieces, and the back you can win a free Lego set, and yeah, that's it for the instruction manual, and I don't like the render photos. Please bring back the amazing artwork, and it's actually pretty cool because you can actually see the figures and the renders and stuff, which is really awesome. But yeah, that's it for the instruction manual. Let's take a look at the box now. The box is massive. You can kind of see some of my studio over here, but this box is massive, as you guys can see. It has the Infinity Saga at the bottom, in the top right-hand corner. Sorry, not bottom. And right here, of course, you do have the Thor figures, all the figures down here. Of course, at the very top, you do have a size comparison. If we spin this bad boy around, Jesus, this thing is huge. And go on the back, of course, you do have Loki right there. You do have the Avengers stuff. And yeah, that's it for the back of the box. Of course, you do have the shield and the Avengers, which is the only mention of this on the set. It's pretty sad. Anyway, while we're moving the box around again, that is it for the box. And now I'm going to give my final thoughts of this set. So, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys like it. I know I did. And yeah, this set is awesome. Of course, as you guys can see, you can barely see the Quinjet in here, but this set is amazing. One of the best standouts in this set, obviously, is the Loki and as well as the knockoff staff. The Loki figure is honestly amazing. Even if you did your own brick-built version of the staff, I feel like that's the only thing wrong about this set is the staff. His face, the sticker sheet's really just a downgrade, but I know I didn't talk about it that much in this set review, but sticker sheet's kind of a downgrade, but other than that, it really doesn't bother me that much. I mean, you just keep the stickers with the instruction manual, and if you find these pieces again, you can maybe switch them out if you want to. But yeah, that is it for today's review. This set is really awesome. I love it a lot. It's so cool, and it's just really cool, and I really do love this set a lot. The figures especially. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys later. Peace out, and bye.